Hey everyone, so this is going to be a tutorial basically on YouTube. So, how to upload videos to YouTube, how to create playlists on YouTube, and just in general, how you can use YouTube as a tool for this time of digital learning. As you can see, YouTube is basically on my list of frequently visited sites because I use YouTube quite a bit. And there are several ways that you can access it. Obviously, you can type in YouTube and go the long route that way. I just click on this. Or you can go to your 9 dots and scroll down to YouTube. So, one thing that you might not know is everybody actually has a YouTube channel through their district email. So that's how I've been using YouTube pretty much for the past at least 4 years now here in Delta. And I use it for several different purposes at school. So you can click on that and it'll take you to YouTube. Now, up here at the top is kind of where all of my playlists are going to be located. And you have a bunch of different options. You can use this both for school stuff, and I even have a couple of personal things. Like I have a playlist of motivation. So when I come into school on the weekends and I really need to make sure I'm getting stuff done, I'll listen to that playlist and that'll just keep me going for a while. There's a playlist I already have for all of our digital learning tools that we've done. At the elementary school when I teach beginning band, at the beginning of the year, we have an instrument tryout day. And I let them listen to videos and watch people playing the instruments so they can kind of get a feel of, hey, I kind of like that, or no, I don't really like that instrument. And that's really cool. With my choir, we do karaoke all the time, and I have them request songs, and then I make a YouTube playlist of all the songs. That way, I don't have, 7,000 tabs of YouTube open, and I don't have to search for every video. I just have it on a playlist, and they play boom, 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 boom. It moves very quickly, and it's exciting. Let's do a video upload. So up here on the top, you're going to have the video camera with a plus sign that says create a video or post. So I'm going to upload a video, and I'm going to upload one that we just worked on for the digital learning file. So we're going to select a file, and I put it on my desktop. It's called Effectively Vetting Online Tools. So this is a new video that Sam and I just created. It has opened up the whole process for uploading the videos, and that's going to work on that in the background while we kind of customize it a little bit. So the title is Effectively Vetting Online Tools. I'm going to add session. That way it's a little more in line with all the other titles that I've created. You can write a description if you would like. You don't have to. We've kept the same description pretty much the whole time. So in this session, you will, learn about how to choose online tools for your instruction. Bam. I'm surprised I spelled all that right on the first try. While it's uploading, you can go through all of the other customizable features. So let's chat real quick about the playlist. So this is how I create them. You're going to hit select. Now, obviously, I have a bunch of playlists that I use. If you have 0 playlists or you would like to create a playlist, you simply click on New Playlist, and it's going to allow you to type in what you would like to call it. I already have one for this, so I'm going to click on DGSD Digital Learning Sessions, and that is where it is going to show up. This is new, whereas you have to label whether or not it is for kids or it is not made for kids. Now, this right here is where you're actually going to run into some problems if you are if you are making playlists with educational videos for children. YouTube has basically made it to where if the video is labeled, yes, it's made for kids, you cannot add it to a playlist. So after I finish this whole session, I'm going to go on a small tangent real quick just to give you guys a way to kind of get around that. So no, it's not made for kids because it's made for our staff. You can customize the thumbnail that you want at the beginning of the video. So I try and choose one that is as close to describing the video as I can. If you want to create your own, like if you want to make make a picture or something that kind of describes your video, you can upload your own thumbnail. That's cool too. There are more options. I don't really do them, so if you want to explore that, go for it. But I have the title, I have the description, I have the thumbnail, I've selected the playlist that I want it to go, and I have selected not made for kids. So I'm going to hit next. Again, you can add an end screen, you can add cards. I don't do that with any of my videos, so if that's something you want to explore, go for it. And since I haven't done it, I don't have a lot of advice on that end. If you want me to check it out, just let me know. I'd be happy to explore that for you. You're going to hit next. Now this is going to be the big one. If you mark public, essentially anyone on YouTube can search your video, they can watch your video, they can comment on your video unless you turn all of that off. But if you make it public, it is out there for everyone to see. And which is cool. If you want to go that route, that's fine. There are some precautions you want to take, right? So if you have anything that could be considered copyright material, your video could be taken down because of that. So if you're playing music in the background, or if maybe you're reading a book and that's copyrighted information, you would just simply mark in your description, I do not own the rights to any of these materials. This is a video for educational purposes. And I've seen a lot of people just be okay with that. I mark all of my videos as unlisted, which means essentially anybody that I send the link to can look at my video. So the links are down here, and the playlist also has a link and everything like that. This is the safest route, first off, because all the yahoos that are out on YouTube aren't going to be able to search your videos, and they're not going to come across your videos, and you won't have any problems with like random people commenting whatever they feel like saying on your videos. It's just whoever you allow to see the video and see the link can open it. You run into some problems if you label it as private, because that just essentially locks down your videos. Only you can view it, and then you actually have to go and customize who's allowed to watch it. So if you really feel like going through that much work, more power to you. Have fun. I like to use unlisted. That way I'm not getting any problems with privacy or anything like that, but also people can access my videos. You do have the option to schedule. Let's say that you are teaching, or this is a video that is meant for Tuesday, but you've already made it and you don't want to have to go through that work later. I love all the scheduling options. So this is a follow-up to your lesson on Monday. You want it to be scheduled on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Sweet. You are done. The work is over, and it's just automatically going to be set up for you. I'm not going to schedule this. I'm going to set it up right now. We're going to upload it. I'm going to hit save. And my video is published on my playlist, and I have the option to just close. This is the link to the video. I can copy that if I want to. I can post it on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. Yikes. I can send it in an email, any of that stuff. You can hit close, and this is going to bring up essentially my videos, my channel's videos. So this is everything that I have been creating for the past week. And all of the videos that I've done in the past. So, as you can see, I created a bunch of lyric videos for the elementary concert this year. So there's that. Real quick before I forget to go off on this tangent. So let's say that you are trying to do a playlist of educational videos for students, and they're not letting you add it to the playlist because it's marked as for kids. Something that you could do is in your drive, you could create a Google Sheet and just link up all of the YouTube videos. So you can say like counting to 10. And here you can copy and paste the YouTube link. So then instead of sharing the YouTube playlist, you can just share the spreadsheet with all of the tools that you want to use. That's an option as well if you're running into the problem very often of I can't make a playlist because all of these are labeled for kids. So that's an option you can do. Let's go real quick and show you how to add a playlist or add a video to a playlist after you've done this. So playlists, let's see. Okay, so these are all the playlists that I've got going on right now. I want to return to YouTube. Let's just open this up. Let's go the long way. I'm on YouTube again, and I'm gonna search. I want the Go Noodle for Can't Stop the Feeling. Right there. Boom. I would like to add this to my playlist. Uh-oh. And even this one says you can't. So, that's okay. That happens. I'm sure some of the Go Noodle ones you're going to have a problem with that. Let's find a different one. Let's do Just Dance. Can you tell that I search Just Dance a lot? Oh, William Tell Overture. This is a fun one. And it's going to let me save it. Awesome. So you're going to hit save. And you are going to scroll to the playlist you want to save it to. Bam. I just added it to my Just Dance. Another thing too, if you want to create a new playlist from a video that you have found, so like let's say you're on YouTube watching a video and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. You can hit create a new playlist and call it teaching. Let's do teaching resource. Wow. Resources. Typing and talking is difficult. You can label the privacy as unlisted and you can hit create. Now, it's not going to let me because I have a window here. Okay, you're going to hit create. Now I have an entire playlist of teaching resources where I can just keep adding videos. I can keep hitting save and it has shown up right here now. So, you can YouTube is pretty wild. You can use it as much or as little as you would like. Personally, I like using YouTube for my videos and creating playlists simply because if I want to post a video, so let's say I make a video of me teaching and that video happens to be 12 minutes long. First off, it's going to take a really long time to load somewhere. And there are even some places like email where it's not going to allow you to upload that file because it's so big. So, I like to put them in playlists on YouTube and then simply copy and paste the link. And then, use all the tools that we've done. You can make a tiny URL for all of your YouTube resources or something like that. But that way, people can go to your links without having to upload or download or, you won't run into any of those file restrictions like you might on Facebook or something like that. So you can choose to go as into YouTube or as not as in-depth with YouTube as you would like. I think this is a really great tool. So if you agree, go for it. That should be really fun. And if you have any other questions, as always, please let me know. Or Sam too, she's available as well. Thanks for listening and we'll see you again soon.